It's the start of deadline day, and here's the situation. Since last time we saw each other, I've gotten rid of a couple of people on loan and managed to sell Pedro Porro for £15 million. I have no idea why Newcastle have paid that much for him. I've also managed to bring in a young American wonderkid for only £21 million. I mean, we're probably not going to see him get very good because I imagine I'll win the Champions League before he turns 21. But based off the way things are going, I probably shouldn't be saying that too loudly. Analysing our squad, particularly our bench, there's a lot of players that just aren't going to ever make very many appearances that I probably should be getting rid of. There's also a couple of players that I want to be signing because we still have £180 million in the bank account. However, Messi isn't available, Ronaldo isn't available, and I don't know how I feel about just buying more wonderkids. There's a good chance I'm going to though, so let's see what happens. Let's wrap up January. It's not January. Let's wrap up the deadline day. This is summer one, not the January one, the start of the season. Young. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 27th episode of the FM21 Manchester City Road to the Champions League save with me, Raxo FM, where today we are facing Manchester United and Leeds in the Carabao Cup and then the Premier League. But what you really want to know is what we did in the transfer window. But before I tell you that, you got to like this video as well as subscribing to the Raxo FM YouTube channel so you don't miss the daily-ish content coming your way with this series. And I haven't really done a 3 signings and 3 sales for a while, but I'll do one eventually. At some point. Please let me know down in the comment section below who you want me to do the 3 signings and 3 sales with. The transfer guide. Let me know. I'm running out of teams. Well, there's like hundreds of teams in the world and I've only done like 4. Can we please get 10 likes on today's video? We've been smashing the like targets lately. Can we continue to do that? 10 likes. It's reasonable. I'm not asking too much. Before we go over the transfers, what's happened since last time in the games is we have done very well, winning 4-0, 4-3, and 7-0. I'm going to say that again. 4-0, 4-3, and 7-0. We're good at scoring goals this year, boys and girls, and I think we're going to be even better at scoring goals now that we have added another player to our strike force. It is Pedri, who has come for only £90 million. Now that sounds like a lot of money, but this is one of the best wonder kids in the world right now. I'm more than happy to pay that amount for him. It could eventually rise to 98 million, but yeah, I'm not too bothered. We didn't manage to sell anyone during the transfer window, so we have an absolutely chock-a-block team. This is not our best 11, but it is the 11 that we're going to be playing with for this match, just because I want to rotate it a wee bit. I don't feel like Depay or Gabriel Barbosa or even Bernardo Silva, who by the way is a world-class player, are going to be getting too much game time this year. So let's give them a chance today. Let's actually put Bernardo Silva on the bench as well as Gabriel Barbosa. Mbappe, nah, he can be completely out of this one. I want to keep him fully fit, fully rested. And the first game is again against Manchester United. No, we're going against Manchester United quite a lot at the moment, and it's not going brilliantly for us. But a draw in the last one. Can we kick on? Can we get a win? I don't know. Before we do that, I'm going to go over all of the transfers that we ended up making in this transfer window. Ended up spending around £500 million again. Now, I think I made some pretty good deals. The first of which being Davies, who was in our team, starting every single match. Love that, man. Next one being Kulu Sevilla, this guy. And I think this is one of my weaker signings. £65 million for him is an absolute bargain. But I don't know how much I'm needing him and how much I'm actually going to use him. Gabriel Barbosa, again, brilliant signing. But are we needing him? Are we going to use him? Don't know. Milinkovic-Savic, I think, is a great one, though. Central midfield option, don't mind that at all. De Ligt, another great signing as well. Aguero, unfortunately, it's kind of pointless. So we'll see what happens there. Musa, again, a slightly pointless signing, but if he can develop for the future, that's absolutely fine. Pedri, once again, kind of pointless. I feel like all of our signings were a bit pointless because we have so many good players, but at least now we have insane depth. No matter what happens, we'll be fine. If there's 10 injuries in our squad, I think we'll still survive. And we've got to give Pedri a squad number. Let's give him number 33. I don't have a rationale for it, but we've given it to him. He's going to have to live with it, and we're going to jump into the first game of today's episode. Take a look at the Manchester United squad that we're facing today, and hopefully come away with the win and move on to the next round of the Carabao Cup. I don't care very much about the Carabao Cup. We won it last year, though, so I would like to kind of keep that momentum going by winning this once again. I'd like to win everything possible this year if we could do that, Football Manager. So let's see what we can do early on in this game with the first opportunity of the game already happening. And it could be Manchester United as they're on the ball right now. Playing it back to Matheus Henrique, who I was actually taking a look at signing, but decided not to because he wasn't good enough for our club. But he's clearly gone to a club that is pretty similar in ability to us because Manchester United have just scored after 39 seconds. And I'm moving down to a balanced mentality. Ederson gets a palm to it, but it's not enough to keep it out. But we could be hitting straight back. I back us to hit straight back. Ruben Diaz heading it up to... Yeah, okay. Haaland's not done great there, I will admit. But we're going to get the ball straight back here. We have Pedri on his debut, moving it up to... Oh, no one. No, that's fine. Not exactly what you want from your £90 million sort of player. But no, it's fine. It's fine. I back him to have a good rest of the game, hopefully. Maguire playing it up, finding Martial, who nods it back to Pogba. Rashford's in there, and it's a great save by Ederson. But clearly early on here, we are being dominated by a Manchester United side that have given us a lot of problems in the past, as I've already said. I'm slightly nervous about how this game is going to pan out. But with 0 shots to us and 3 shots to Manchester United, the only way is up. And that way is looking like it's happening with 1 shot to us. Why do I have 2 stats boards up? We almost scored, and I'm more concerned about why do we have 2 stats boards up? I think it's because I automatically have the league table up there, and it's a cup competition. But I don't need 2 match stats. It's just unnecessary, Football Manager. Can't really be bothered changing it, can I, though? Yeah, we're just going to live with it. Matheus Henrique heading away. Is he going to score against us? I think he's going to. He scored against us. The guy that I didn't want to sign has scored against us. The Football Manager just hear what I say, and they just mug me off, left, right and centre. Oh, Rexo admitted that he was going to sign this guy, and decided not to. Let's make him score against him in a one-on-one opportunity, even though he's a central defensive midfielder, and it actually came from a good attacking opportunity for Rexo, but that would make him look even stupider. Yeah, that's Football Manager for you boys and girls. Pedri, though, on his debut, scores an absolute belter of a goal. Oh, welcome to Manchester, mate. What a finish. No goalkeeper in the world is saving that. He's run across all the defenders, cut in, found some space, hit the ball, and it's just rifled off the inside of the post, luckily, and found its way into the back of the net. And we're well and truly back into this one. I was concerned for the first few minutes, especially after that second goal, but Pedri is installing me with some sort of confidence. I don't know how that was considered a highlight, but we'll go with it, because it looks like the momentum could be switching towards us. If they score here, all that momentum is going to go straight away, though. Can we pick the ball up? We do. Goretzka's moving it forward into Haaland. Haaland over to Pedri. Pedri, this 19-year-old man, looks like he is bringing the entire club forward. And he's not bringing the club that far forward. It'd be a big ask to be scoring from that angle, even though every 5 seconds in Football Manager, if every 5 seconds in Football Manager this year they take a shot from that sort of an angle, and we could be seeing another shot today. Oh, yeah. It's not great. It's right at the goal. We've seen a lot of shots go straight at the goalkeeper for us, but at least we're coming back into the game, and I definitely feel like we could be getting that second goal to equalise any minute now, and it could be happening right now as João Cancelo is running down the right-hand side, looking for some sort of a pass. It comes off the flag. I don't know if that counts as staying in. I'm pretty sure it doesn't count as staying in, but if we were to have scored from it, I wouldn't have complained. But I guess it's justice that we didn't end up? Because I'm pretty sure when it hits the corner flag, it's meant to just be a goal kick or a... I don't think it's meant to continue play. Okay. No, we'll go with it. If Manchester United score here, though, I'm going to get quite upset about it, and I will ask them to call it back for a goal kick or a corner, whatever it was. But if we score here, I think it was definitely the right decision to continue play. It looks like Manchester United are going to be the more likely side to score here, but we've just picked it up. So now, quickly, the tide has changed. The coin is flipped. I don't know. I couldn't come up with a better analogy. Is that a penalty? That's not a penalty. Nah, that's not a penalty. I'm not getting my hopes up on that. That's not a penalty. He got all ball. Pedri was running at him. It was a good penalty. It was a good tackle, not a penalty. Not a penalty. And that's just wasted about 30 seconds of my life. I'm not happy with the performance so far. It's fired them up, got them motivated. Let's keep going in the second half. We've been the better side for the second half of that first half. They got lucky by scoring the 2 goals that they did score. Let's make sure that we don't get unlucky anymore in this game. And I think we just got a wee bit of luck going our way there as it's hit the woodwork and not going into the back of the net. But the chance isn't over yet. And it could be our attacking opportunity. Play it forward. Haaland's in there. Moving forward. Looking for a shot. Okay, it's not a great shot in the end. But the chance still isn't over. No, the chance is well and truly over now. Great tackle by Alex Telles. And the attack fizzles out quite quickly. But we have a corner opportunity now. Oh, it's not a great ball. And they could be breaking away again. I'm seeing what happened in the first half. He's broken through. This time it's a worse angle for the shot though. So he has to pull it back. And Pogba, his shot's luckily blocked. Is the chance not over yet? Is that our opportunity now? Haaland moving forward. Trying to find a pass. Find it back to Rodrigo. Into Pedri. Moving it forward to the man that I'm going to be bringing off in a second because he's looking tired. And then that's just justified my decision to bring him off because he's tired. Bernardo Silva is going to make way. No, sorry. Bernardo Silva is making his way onto the pitch is what I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted by you guys trying to correct me. So, shush, pipe down, honestly. De Gea collects that cross easily. The corners aren't looking too good, so maybe I will have to watch a Zealand tutorial video and actually edit my corner tactics because I've scored like 3 all save to be honest, and at least they've all been on camera, but yeah, off camera they're not looking too fresh either, boys and girls. Bruno Fernandes whips in a ball though, we collect it, and are we breaking away with pace? They scored from a breakaway just like this. It doesn't look like we're scoring. It's gone too wide unless we've won a penalty there. Nah, we haven't won a penalty there. Okay, 20 minutes to go in this one, and I'm going to bring Haaland off. I want to get him fresh for our important games. Not to say that the Carabao Cup isn't important. It's just I don't care very much about it. So it's not important. I just have a major low level of respect for the competition as a whole. But in saying that, we are the team that won it last year, so I would like to go back to back, as I've already said. I don't think it's going to happen though, because we only have a minute and 30 seconds to get a goal in this game. I'm going to make a tactical substitution to try and help us in any way, shape or form, but I think the time is up. I think we've done all that we can. I think Manchester United have outplayed us once again. There's one more opportunity. They could be scoring. I think they're scoring actually. This man's wide open. Madison plays it right to him and Maguire heads it over the bar, but that is game, set and match. We're out of the Carabao Cup. It's not looking good for me, is it? Like every other team I can absolutely we had a rotated squad. We had a rotated team. I'm putting that down to rotation, bit of fatigue, lack of match sharpness. Yeah, no, not my fault. Let's move on to the game against Leeds. Probably not the best game. No, we're not playing against Leeds. Why am I showing you the Leeds game? I showed you the Lyon game. That's way more interesting. Why didn't I think of that initially? This is our European Champions League group because this is the competition that we actually care about. Napoli, Lyon, and Real Sociedad. I think we've actually come away with a pretty decent group here. I'm not complaining about it at all. I think we should be able to get out of it. Let's really... No, I'm not even going to do my wee minor contradictory let's hope something doesn't happen voice thing. We're getting out of that group. Just 100%. It's happening, boys and girls. With the first game of the Champions League about to be kicked off, I'll tell you what the hardest thing to do for this Champions League season was. It was very stressful. I needed to get some people unregistered because the registration for the Champions League is always difficult. So we didn't register Aguero, Fernandinho, Musa, Gabriel Barbosa, Memphis Depay, and Bernardo Silva. It was a very difficult decision, boys and girls. I probably shouldn't have registered Jack Grealish. Oh, but he has the English thing, so that's why I registered him. So that basically gives you a free player. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, mark my words. This is the team that we're going with for the first game. Let's go into the actual tactical screen so I can jump straight into the game. We've got Mbappe up top, Pedro just behind him. We've got Torres, the Swedish guy, Milinkovic-Savic, did that one well. Ward-Prowse, then we've got Kimmich, De Ligt, Diaz, Angelino, and Ederson, as well as some great players on the bench. Some people aren't completely fit, so I thought rotation might be the best way to go. And I just thought that Davies deserved a bit of a rest because he's been playing a lot of football lately. But this is still a very strong lineup away from home against Lyon. It is going to be a difficult match, but back us to come away with the win. And it is important that we get some serious points on the board early on so that we can top the group, just like we have done the past few years. Although it hasn't helped us win the Champions League by topping the group the past few years. So maybe second might be good to switch it up for once. They've got that former Celtic and Manchester City central midfielder in there who they signed, and I regretted not looking into straight after they signed him because he looks like he's got some seriously good stats. I'm a bit cautious of that man on the field right now, but I think that Serge Milinkovic-Savic and Ward-Prowse should be equal, if not better than him. Ward-Prowse on the ball right now into SMS, up to Pedro, who takes it past the defender, looking for an opportunity to get his first assist in the Manchester City. I was about to be crucified by the Manchester City fans. His first assist in the Manchester City shirt. Can't quite get the first goal outside of the Carabao Cup in the Manchester City shirt there, but I think we're still going to have some more opportunities as this game goes on, and there's one of them flying over the top of the bar, and Lyon seem to have nothing to counter against us today. Apart from that one was quite close, just over the bar, but still 6 shots to their 2. We're definitely the dominant side here. It's just whether or not we're going to be scoring that goal anytime soon to put ourselves ahead in this tie, and we do have a corner to try and do exactly that. The ball comes in, and it's managed to go into the back of the net, boys and girls. It's gone brilliantly for us. Mbappe just in the right place at the right time, able to nod it into the back of the net. Great ball in by Angelino, not the man I would have particularly wanted for a corner. I wouldn't have picked him as my first choice, but apparently he's got some brilliant balls into the mixer, and I did just edit all of the free kick takers, penalty takers, corner takers, and he wasn't on it. So that's still on Football Manager, but maybe that is a sign from Football Manager that I should always be picking my corner and free kick takers, although I still haven't gone quite so in depth to do the tactics for them. That just sounds like a very lengthy process, and I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm sorry, boys and girls. If you want some more in-depth stuff, this is not where you're meant to be going for it. We do have another opportunity here, playing it right out from the back. Ruben Diaz playing it over to our Swedish man. Still very frightened of saying that name. Maybe we'll just call him Ski for short. Yeah, I like that. We'll call him Ski. Ski into Ferran Torres, and Ferran Torres shoots the ball straight at the goalkeeper there. It's a great opportunity for us. And maybe we're getting another goal for a corner. Angelino put in a good ball last time. It wasn't so great this time, but at least we've still got it. The chance isn't over. And okay, now the chance is over. And with only 3 minutes to go, I think that is all she wrote for the first half. Pretty decent affair from us. And it is looking like we're going to be the dominant side if we keep going the way that we are right now. I'm happy with the performance out there. Even though it was a goal from a corner, we've been creating a lot of opportunities. And to be fair, a lot of the chances that we have had would normally end up in the back of the net. Maybe that Torres shot, that Pedri opportunity as well, could have been slotted into the back of the net 9 out of 10 times, but just been unlucky on the day today. And I'm going to make my first substitution of the game. It's going to be Phil Foden to come on. I want him to get some game time out there. And I'm trying to think whether or not Pedri should be a right winger. I think he'd be better as a right winger. Yeah, we'll switch that over. Put Pedri on the wing. Support Foden in the middle. I think that makes more sense. Pedri's more of a winger than a central attacking midfielder in my opinion, but he works well in that position. I mean, he didn't score a goal, but I think he's playing quite well. 7.2 rating, it's not too bad at all. We're also going to bring off Kimmich over the last 10 minutes he's getting quite tired, and I don't want to aggravate any sort of potential for an injury. And with only 9 minutes to go in this game, it's been a very bland second half. Okay, that was frightening, Ederson, but he's collected it, and we could be in with an opportunity to either concede a goal to completely lose all the points that we have gotten, well, at least 2 of the points that we've gotten, or we could be adding to our tally. I'm going to go with adding to our tally. Ward-Prowse is in there in a right area, but can't quite find anything. Oh my goodness, that was magical. I was about to say, Ward-Prowse had no chance of getting a shot in there. He finds a brilliant pass at Milinkovic-Savic. That is worth every single pound, every single penny that I spent for you. What a pass by Milinkovic-Savic. Ward-Prowse, don't take anything away from him. Back heel, Ferran Torres in there. And he just puts it into the back of the net, and that is game, set, and match. 3 points in the bag. That was delicious. I know we love seeing the free kick goals, the long shots, the rifles into the back of the net, but sometimes a sweet assist, it's just as good, boys and girls. And I didn't even end up using all of my substitutes, but I'm happy with the performance anyway. Come away with 3 points, a decent start to the Champions League, and now we just need to move on and try and beat Napoli and Real Sociedad. I think Napoli will be the hardest of the sides. They came second in the Serie A last year, so yeah, that kind of says all that we need to. And we now are ending this episode top of the table for the Champions League groups, but unfortunately not quite top of the table for the Premier League. But we will be coming back next episode in about, I don't know, I'll simulate these games, and then we'll play against Chelsea and Napoli. That sounds like a good episode to me. We'll do that. That sounds like a plan, boys and girls. And hopefully by then we'll be back on top of the Premier League table and staying on top of the Champions League table. And do we have any cup games? No, that's right. We got knocked out of the Carabao Cup. Good thing I don't care about that competition anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you do smash that like button, as well as subscribing to the Raxel FM YouTube channel. And I'll see you all later.